Well. Ah, 3 degrees this morning. A little bit of snow. Kitty just came and went out. And I'm staying warm under my heat lamp. With that red glow warming me up. So, this morning I am going to be doing a third design for someone locally here who had a 3 garage door that was turned into a weird building, and it has those concrete pads already there, which are metal buckets filled with concrete. So it's not ideal, but it's been there for well over a decade, with snow load on top of it, and despite the structure being not ideal, this is not the structure here, but it's all sorts of logs, all sorts of especially logs that don't touch the bottom, don't even touch the top, so it's pretty scary. It's post and beam, but still the side walls could be less frightening. So the first thing we want to do is to make a quotation to be able to give some idea of a price of how much would be just to frame a whole new building. So right now, this is the first design, which is as close of the actual design there is now. The only problem with the current design is that this side is way too low to accommodate a normal door like such. The problem is that all the roofing, everything is made out of logs, which are, I love log homes when they are well built. This is not a log home, this is a sketchy thing. So I'm trying to convince the owner that there's nothing worth keeping for, strength-wise, but also for the sake of insulation. I just removed all the insulation. And if we want to redo a good job, there's no way you can insulate something where each of the rafter are different size of rounds, tapered. There's no way you can properly insulate that, so there's no point buying new insulation to do insulating job where there'll be tons of thermal bridging. So anyway, this is the first design keeping a similar roofline than the actual one, a door at a similar place. And so what you would want is having a kitchen in the corner, like such, over there. A wood stove somewhere in the middle. A living room here. Bedroom in the corner. A mudroom when you come in, and here a bathroom over there. So this is about the design. So there are many ways to frame, and I'm sure I'm missing a couple things here and there, some braces, but this is far and beyond much better than what's over there by 1,000. So I'd be okay with that already. And I've been wondering what a A-frame design would be. So this is the A-frame design. Things move a little just because the door will be probably better over here. The bedroom will be able to go upstairs, which would be ideal. The only issue is that the staircase do take precious real estate right here. So that's something to see. In that case, I could see the bathroom being in the corner here. This kitchen is just a model that wouldn't be necessarily the actual kitchen we'll put in there, but just needed something that's fully furnished to give us an idea. Perhaps a window over there. And so this gives me a rough idea, but yet again, once you get the concept and the shape, it's not just about that, it's to get it all together. So here, those ones are spread 3 feet, and I haven't done my engineering here to be able to say that I'm sure we could get away with a 4-foot span on those bad boys. Because those will get expensive. They are obviously pretty long. Obviously 2x12 will be better than anything else smaller. So those will get expensive. So of course just to have one less will be a big deal for our budget. So this is where engineering comes in. That's gonna be a big deal for the pricing. But something you can go wrong is over engineering. I mean, yeah, you can still go do it wrong if you have no clue what you're doing. But this here, of course, needs tons of bracing across blocking. So I will need to add this, and then I'll be able to give an even more accurate. What I'm struggling on this model so far, I just gave up, and I'm gonna move on soon to the design we're doing today, is to be able to do that valley rafter, which is an interesting geometry. And as you can see with this white one, I messed up that geometry right here. It's not exactly it's not really the okay, I still have my line, still have the line, so that's good. So what I did is a spreadsheet here. Poof. So the other day I did that spreadsheet. So we've got here a list on the left of all my prices from my local hardware store. By 2x6, 2x8s, 2x10s, treated wood, insulation and plywood. And here it's a little bit of a mess. But basically I have this here for the A-frame. I have this for the basic one, so the one that was well, this one was the basic design, and this one was the basic design with 2x8, because basically here I try to lower that by not using hangers and by using 2x6 instead of 2x8 for the floor, which I don't recommend, but we're trying to squeeze pennies here, as usual. So as you can see, just for the floor, it's between 3 and I'd say 4,500, because even here, that's my issue. I always try to be optimistic and try to be optimistic on my prices. The only issue is that then it's my labor who takes the hit. So let's see. Yeah, I did not update this, but so the customer was starting to wonder if we'd be better off doing a concrete floor. So I asked her to get a quote, and this is what I needed to give it to her. Basically, she can expect $3,500 to $4,500 for a wooden floor, and that's not even with my time. But I gotta start somewhere, right? And so the big argument for me is to tell her that the floor and the shell is not worth being cheap on, because whether you're gonna build something that is worth 40K at the end, 50K, and just be a workshop that you can still rent, or over the years, it could turn into a house that will be worth 150K, 200K if it's done properly. But the only way you can get there is that you start off right. So right now I stripped the building. There's no more floor. The floor was concrete and shitty wood here and there. again, those are not ideal. We'll need to add some over there, so for under this. But yeah, you need to start off right so that you can put a good house on it if you have the budget, and this budget can come just over time, modularly. Like you maybe won't build the house to its final potential on the first year, but at least if you start with a good shell, you give that good shell a chance to become something. Okay. So let's start with SketchUp. So this is what I'm starting with. Of course, let's save me a little bit of time. Here I'm not trying to, I'm not even going to put the plywood on this one. So you start by making the grid, construction grid of here my concrete, and then I align my concrete with this, which I was able to double check with my measurements of the footprint. And then I've got my bottom seal here, which is a 3-inch thick, so it's doubled, and I did not do it in a corner here. But basically, the bottom and top seal plates are meant to be staggered in such a way here. Boop. Am I hidden? Oh, this guy. And this guy here. So that'd be 5, 5 and 5, 1 and 5. Up. And oh yeah, and this one. Erase. Up. And that. This. Okay, so in real life, this is what it's supposed to look like. I mean, even better if I do this. Boop. And let's see. Bap. And bam. So of course, all around, but you know what? Oh, I won't do it. This one will, no. Boom. All right. Just so you have an idea what's going on here. And so for this design, I'm gonna try and go super cheap. So actually, this whole thing is wrong, actually. Because for this one, I want to do a 2x4 frame, so... Well, I'm gonna remove it here. Well, actually, I'm gonna delete this one. All right, so let's imagine there's the plywood on. For this one, I don't need to draw that. But basically, we'd have a 5/8 plywood. Oh, goddamn. Sometimes it's a little hard to get that little thing. Up. And we've got 5/8 going this way. So what's amazing with SketchUp are all those intuitive grabbing situation. Boop. Let's see if I can... Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna do this and remove all of it. Oh, merde. I'm on the floor. I'm on the wrong tag here. Boop. That's where I want to be. Damn it. Hup. Oh, crap. So if I remove this, Yeah. Oops. Okay, so let's see if I can redraw this guy. Boom. I've only... oh, oh, oh. Okay. So this one should be on there. Up. All right. And I'm gonna remove the floor just for now. Boom. So this is what I'm working with here. And basically building from bottom up. So tap T for tape, and here 3.5 by 3 by 3.5. Boom, boom. So we draw the first. So that's two 2x4 on top of each other, going all the way around. And so super important thing here that we can do is pardon. Whoop. We select that whole thing and make group or component. Let's make a component. Edit and hide the last. Oh, what? Okay. I messed up there. I usually make groups. Why? Oh. Come on, bro. Component. Yes. Huh. Okay. I'll make group, huh? I usually make groups, but I was trying to start using those components without success, so boop. Moving tool, so M, and then when you press Ctrl, you have that little plus that adds, and boop. Easy. And then I'm gonna do it this way. So which way is it? So 3, 3.5. I'm gonna do 2 here, and then I'm gonna hide this, hide, hide, and so I'll make a group. Oh, bro. So I'm still struggling sometimes with my shapes like that. Womp, womp, womp. All right, make group. Edit. Unhide all. And then I take my moving tool, Control. Oh, oops. Wrong point. On this point. To there. All right. Cool. So that's our floor right there. So I'm gonna select all of this. Components, entity, no. Oh, yeah. This. Water bottom. Oh yeah, they're all on that same. So again, what I just drew are the bottom seal. So what that mean is that this should be this, like this. Staggered. Oh shit. Yeah, I forget. When you do that, you gotta do this. And how will I do this? This here, this there. Boom. Do it like that. Oh, tabarnak. Up. And this guy will do here to here. Pull down. Oh, that looks weird. Okay. Well, I'm messing that up. Oh, Jesus. Can you not look? Well, anyway, that doesn't matter so much, but it's just so that, again, you know that this is supposed to be two on top of each other. All right. So on this one, I'm gonna do the oh yeah, the plywood is here. So on this one, I'm gonna do 2x4 instead of 2x6 walls. And I'm gonna start here in a corner. So in a corner, I'm gonna have 2x4 doubled. So I've got a post here. Boom. And I'm gonna go 96, which is 8 foot. And that's our corner. Same on here. Boom. 8 foot. Boom. And on the other side, for now, we'll go 14. So I stick my tape. Type 14 feet. Boom. And it's just to give me an idea of the slope might be able to get. Because this one I want a single pitch. Because so far the building is like this, dual pitch. And that's the first option. The second option is something totally different. A frame with like a rooftop with a slight angle, of course. And the third option would be so this with just one slope facing south down there. Yeah, and keep it in like this. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. So we can do the top seal. So it's gonna be poof, poof. Same like it's gonna be easier with tape. So it's 2 layers again on top of each other. It's 3" by 3" by 3.5. Sorry. I'll double check that. That's 3.5, yeah. And I'm taking this. So I'm not making group necessarily for each individual beams. And I should be changing my layer. Oh my gosh, but well, yeah, I Shit, let's take no time. So what you do is you add a tag, you say walls, for example here. And so the next thing I'll be doing here, select that face. That face is in walls. And now I can extrude. Jesus. Yeah. So of course something to consider is if you want to use 4x8 sheets for your wall on this side, you might consider not put your studs at 96, but 96 minus 3 and 3 up there, so 90. But then again, you might want that sheet to not just overlap here, but overlap a little down there, so it might be even less. But I won't do that. I think it can be great if it's either you have to recut the studs or you have to recut the plywood. So pick your battle. Boom. I mean, eventually you still have to recut every stud because they come in odd sizes, not always all the same. So this is not a post and beam here. This is a studded wall, and this is a top seal here. So two 2x4 on top of each other. Boom. Pardon. So to stretch a wood frame, yeah, first you do it out of 2x4 instead of 2x6 is much better. Bigger is better for sure. Not for spacing though. So for spacing, the closer the better. But we'll see here. We'll do a very extreme case. So we'll do 24. Boom. And then here I'm gonna put 36 for the door. And on either side of the door, it needs to be doubled. So, whoop, 3 by 3.5. Oh, crap. Make sure you're on the dot. 3 by 3.5. Boom. And I'm gonna 96. And then I'm gonna do another 24 here. I'm gonna try something here. 3.5. Gonna try and do a component already. What if I do? Oh no, it doesn't want to. Just yet. Okay. Boom. 96. Okay. Oh, okay, I've got a better solution here. Let's just make it here, and it's gonna be 3 by... Oh, no, it's gonna be 1.5 by 3.5, so that's a normal 2x4. By 96, so 2x4 by... And I'm just gonna select it all. Make a component. Boop. There. G to 24. And so I'm gonna select this guy like this. 1. And so click it here. And now I do what? 8 times. And that did not work. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna do this guy. 24, 8 times. Bam. Et voilà. So you saw I first move it, type my dimension 24. Okay, it puts the first one, and then you put 8 and a little starry thing there. Okay, so which one is it? So same on here. I mean, I haven't started with the windows here yet. Pum, pum, pum. And oh, well, something I need to consider is that these guys, I want post right above them. So one way to find the center is click on this and find center. Boom. So T. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So that's my center, and I'll be having doubled 3.5, 1.5, and this will be much taller. So 3.5, 1.5, boom. Okay. Oh, this one's not right. This one should be half-inch smaller on one side. Oh my god. Okay. So here we've got 3.5, 1.5. Okay. And well, it should be framed the same way. That'd be ideal here. So I started. Whoop. It's easy to grab right next to it. So okay, so it's 3.5 this way and 3 this way. Nope. So that's the other way around. So 3 this way, 3.5. Yes. So let's not pay attention to those here. I'll go 96. 96. 96. No, we'll just do before that. Reverse face. Reverse face. Boom. I come here. So same 2 flat 2x4. So 1.5 times 3. Boom. 3 and oh yeah, it should go 3. Yeah, crap. 3 by 3.5, like that. P is for pool. Bam. And so on this side, it's 3.5, 1.5. Boom. All right. So then ideally you want to place your windows, unlike here, and then do your thing. But let's see here. How much do we have? T for 2 tape, 6, 8.5. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. 3.5, 1.5, 1.5. Sometimes it's almost as fast to do that. So, boom, 96, 96. Whoop, 96. So here I'm 2 feet off center, if you've noticed. here I have a couple more, so I'll do 1.5 by 3.5. Oh shit. 3.5 by 1.5. 96. Crap. I need to find what shortcut is for this arrow. Make a group. M for moving. I'm gonna place it here, and then I type 24. Okay, and then I'm gonna say, I don't know, 7x. What happened? Okay, well, this did not work. 24, 7x. Ah, well, this worked earlier, but apparently not now. Boom. 24. Ah, yes, you need to copy. 24, 7x. Yes, okay. That's all there. If you just do move, it's not gonna do it. And here we've got too many. So this one, yep. Poof. That goes much faster, of course, huh? Doing such. Again, I did not pay attention to my windows just yet. Let's see if I can copy this. If I was to copy this, I would go to moving, copy, and here by 3.5. Bam. And then, well, this one should be moving, but I don't know if it's gonna do it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It did something funky here. Because I did not build this right. That's why I like those. No, I can't do this. Yeah, it's so much worth it to build groups and I guess components when they do work. So let's do it here again. So it's easy. This way. Okay, so it's 3 this way, 3.5 that way. P 96. I'll take this. Boop. Oh no, there's something there. Okay. That's it. Group. Am I still on walls? I'm still on walls. And to here. So now if I select it, you know, it's one thing. Do I need the one in the corner? No. It's here. It's here. All right. Almost there. So on this side, there will be definitely a sliding door on that side. So T 24. Oh, let's see. I'll take this guy, copy it, boom. Use Q to do pop, just like that. So let's see. We can take a model, this model, and copy that thing. bring it. I think we should be able to. Whoa. Ctrl C. Okay. How come you're not importing it? Let's try this one. Ctrl C. What's going on here? Been able to import them usually? Nope. Ah, well, okay. Just needed to click somewhere. All right. So I place this one again, of course, around every window, every door. The studs need to be doubled. What am I doing? You just need to take just like that. And now I can also take this one and this one. M, Control to here. All right. Then I take this, Control, and put it on that red. I type 24 8 times. Bam. And we'll close in here. 3.5 by 3. Again, it's so tempting to just draw like this. It becomes a nightmare eventually. That's why it's better to make groups in components. So this is my stick basic here. There's no bracing. There's a lot of things missing. So one of which, now that we have this guy here, so you need a header above. The bigger the better. So I'll do 2 by 10, at least 2, maybe even 3 2 by 10s. So they are not 10, they are not even 9.5, they are 9.25 by 3.5 here. And boom. Again, this was very tempting to do that, but then it's a pain in the ass. So let's see what's actual the good way to go about it. So you just do it. Well, at least I'll try to keep it on the same, on the red. And so that'd be 3.5 by 925. Oh shit. We pull here. Oh crap! I don't know how much. Well, actually, so I'm gonna rotate. Ah, tabarnak. You grab the whole damn thing. Type Q. Ah, you also need to be in the right direction. Oh, good lord. Yes. So to change the direction here, I press the arrows. And now what I need to do is poof, do a, I can't do it. Select. Thought I was, oh, I know, I need to at least make a foot. Ah, yeah. So now I select that, I make a group, and I move it. Ah, tabarnak. Here. Boop. And now I simply edit it on here. And the advantage is when I click it, it's the whole thing. And also, if I was to do painting, then it's the whole thing. Because this one, you see, I cheated, and I just directly drew it. And in the future, it's going to be a mess. Because to select it, it's a pain. Whereas this stud, I made a group, so the whole thing. Unlike this stud, I did not. So you see, I get only one face. So it's really worth it to draw a side and make groups or components, use the tags, which are like layers. But this eventually so hide. Boom. Okay. And here, same. Hide. Boom. Oh. So for what we're doing, those details are not necessarily important, but if you're a builder, oh crap. Those details will matter, especially if you use the software to eventually come up with a cut list. Then it's great. Width and hide all. Ah. So there's that, and for this, I don't know if I can do. Do they have this option in that software? I'm not sure. No. So maybe a technique is to do this and then this, do boom, just like that. So that's one way to go about it. So I double click to go in that stud. I draw this overlap. I want to cut out, push pull back. And now I have a better thing like this. That's more realistic. Yeah, all right. So, boom, 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 boom. In terms of windows, I know we probably will put one here. The last time I placed it at 42. Boom. I'm gonna go get one. So to find windows and all sorts of models, you can go online. Thankfully, this software has a lot of free resources. Then you open a file and just copy paste, and it's pretty darn good. Up. Here I have my window. So the first thing you want to do is place so up. Hey kitty, what are you doing? Yeah, you'll do that. Okay. Let's remove this. This so gonna be doubled. Sometimes you do need a point on the here. So let's select +2 M and plus this way. Boom. So now you see I've got my double on here. So same, I'm gonna go next to here. I'll do 925 by 3.5. Ah, good lord. So 3.5 by 925. 12. Gonna select this group, move it to its place. Double click on it, and well, this time I'll actually pull through the whole thing, hide, boom. Okay, edit, no, I gotta exit first. Edit, unhide all. Whoop. I'm gonna draw above. And same on this guy. Double click. Draw this. Pool. Ah, shit. Crap. Oh yeah, that worked. Did it? Did it though? Oh, okay. It doesn't look good here. Oh, if that's all, that's all. No. This one. This one, yes. Still don't like this. Okay. Boom. Okay. We got it. Got it. And you'll see if I use the pop. All right. All right. So this is how you deal with the headers and the windows. Boom. So I'm not too sure for my design. Earlier I did 14 high in the front, so that's no, this is 6 here. Let's say we'll put 60. What's this? Whoop. Let's see here. Yeah, 72. We'll try this first. Oh, did not do it. 72. From here, pardon, to the back. From the front to the back. So let's see if I was to do how close of it. 12. 2. Cool, it's steeper, which is good. Okay. That could work, and that will make like a higher ceiling that wouldn't hurt. The only thing is that we do need to have posts, because that's quite a span, of course. And that's the thing. so far we have a post right above this and right above that, which is what you want. You want the weight transfer to go straight down to the foundation, meaning you want a post above. But potentially we could get away with having a post one in the center here, one here, or one here, one here, if we do put concrete underneath instead of here and there. Depends, but overall we'll need at least some here and having a nice big beam across. Even though it's a single span, there'll need to be some beam over there. So let's see if I'm gonna put here, and that's gonna be 3.5 this way, another 72 this way, boom, 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 boom. And here I would do a beam. So that beam would be again there'll be 1/1.5, 2 by material. So 2x10s put together. So 925 by. So in this case, that's 3.5. I put it for a foot so that I can group it. Group. And then boom. Got our first beam over there. And then I'm gonna copy that sucker. Poof. Down here. Although it's not really needed here. Because we can just rest directly onto the yeah. And here we need to go way up. Way up. Yes. And this way 125. Not much. Not much. Because it's only 3 inch wide. Anyway. Boom. If I am to do this, we should be centered, right? Yes. Okay. So that's pretty weird looking, but yeah, this we don't need. And I think what we're gonna do is move this guy actually here. So we're going high here. It's pretty freaking high. Oh no, no. Boom. Okay. All right. And then I'll draw my first rafter. So I come to that corner. I love me a good overhang, 24. That's one of the issue in Canada. Most buildings don't have enough overhangs, and this protects the whole house. Not just the walls, but the foundation. It's super critical. So thankfully, Sketchup has that axis snap, which makes the world a better place. So what I struggle sometimes is to get the right axis when I'm trying to go. So here I want to be able to draw, you know, this way, perpendicular to that line. So a trick for me that I found is using that tool and snap. So here you see the red line, snap. So here I'm trying to do 925. And now I can use my tape here. Oh. Yes. So when you see the square and double click, usually it snaps the construction line here. Boop. No. Still wanted this. Okay. We'll put you here straight this way. And what about there? Oops. Ah, it's so easy to click right next to it. Here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not exactly what I wanted here. Well, here it is, but not at the bottom. I did something bad here. I want to have a bird's mouth here at the bottom. Oh, Jesus crap. So let's start all over again. Let's make some room here. Okay. So my rafter, if I want a bird's mouth, it needs to go from the front here to this line here. Yes. So I'm gonna take that rectangular tool again, and I'm gonna go from here to here, and on that line, 925. Boom. Alright. Up, and up. Okay. T. Boom. 24. And then up. Same here. 24. Up. All right. What about now? So I'm gonna take my line tool and I'm just gonna draw that thing. So I go around the bird's mouth. So the bird's mouth, by the way, is here when you cut a rafter flat so that it rests nice and flat onto a beam or top seal. All right, okay, so I'm gonna hide this. Can I hide this? Oh no, see? Ugh, it's so annoying when you don't do the things properly. So this one I'm gonna pull it on the side just so that it's easier for me to grab it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this, and as you can see, not everything's blue. So that's why it's so much easier to draw a lot of things off. Or, I mean, if I had drawn this easily, then I just gonna click it, hide, just like I did with the rest. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, can I do? Oh no, they're part of my walls. See, or change layers. Anyway, I did neither. I did not change layer, and I did not build those. Bad, bad. Well, this is not a tutorial. This is just showing what am I doing here, and I'm no pro about the software. I did study CAD 4 years. I did 4 years of CAD in school. And when I came out of school, I only had like 3 years left to become wood structure engineer, like a proper stamped engineer. But when I did my summer jobs, working in engineering offices, I just couldn't fucking... I just couldn't. I'm much more of a manual person, and staying in the office doing CAD work all day, I just was driving me nuts. And so I'd rather follow my soul than follow the money. And I take a pay cut any day to do something that I enjoy. Any day. Alright, so this is my first rafter in one piece, as you can see. Oh, let's put some color on it. Oh, shite. What happened here? Edit. Unhide. Yeah, okay, well. So, this one is open. Gosh, this is so annoying when those things fail. Oh, it's that little line here. I see. Okay. Edit. Unhide. Oh, boom. And something I haven't done yet in any of my buildings, but something that will feel great, is to be able to align a rafter with the span of the studs. But the problem with that is indeed that oh, let's do 16 still. And what about 8 times? Whoops. What about 16 times? Oh, no. Okay. I don't know if I can get away with with 2 feet for a roof. That's woulda. Ah, shite. Okay. Control. So you have the plus on the red axis. It's 24 and then 15 times. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Boop. Delete. Thank you. And this guy is gonna go. This one goes here. Boop. And I mean, there'll be a 2-foot extension, so not extension, but overhang. Oof. So we'll go here. P 24. Same with here. P, boom, 24. Well, yeah, that's where actually having a beam here would be ideal, because you don't want to extend a plate like this, even though we've done that. We've done that, but the problem is that then you absolutely need a brace when you extend just a top seal like that, top plate. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what some do for that. Because what I've seen too is this cab of this cab like a guy like that, like this guy. I'll do. I don't know. Let's see. Select that T. Boom. 24. Okay. Boom. P. And to there. All right. If I want to remove, I need to remove this. Oh, come on, dude. Bro. Okay. Move from that point. Okay, I got it. So no, this is not ideal at all. I mean that rafter here has tons of blocking. So now I need to find, so I can just hide this one and move Ctrl here. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so move Control and crap. It's not it. This is not it. It's this guy. Dude, what are you doing? Oh well. Oh, is it because I'm in my group? What's going on here? Dude, what are you doing? Just want you to snap here. Snap. Ah, okay. Got it. Got it. So this is all horrific, of course, this situation here. But again, those rafters are blocked all the way up, which I'm not gonna drop just now. And pum 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 pum. Let's see. We can have T. I can do here by. Is that perpendicular? We'll do by how much? 125. And here by just do 1 inch. Oh, what happened here? That was not the right axis. No, so this is gonna be T1 25 this way. Okay. So again, when you try and move drawing line, it's easy to get it off axis. So it's good to have a construction point at the right place. Bam. All right, and I will be pulling this guy. Oh god. Sometimes there's some funkiness. Funkiness. Boom. Okay. Here I'm gonna just hide all these folks. Okay. gonna remove all this. And I'm gonna make group. Okay. And I will copy, so M, copy this. Oh. Edit, unhide, all. Bam. I'll use a different color just for fun. Okay. More. Yeah, this is not drawn properly, as you can see. If you've done it properly and grouped them, you shouldn't be having one face at a time, but the whole thing. Saves you so much time. So I'll just leave the ones I did not group white. That's gonna be... Oh, wow, most of them. Off to a bad start. Did I do those? Yeah, I did those. Good. And not even, but all right. I mean, this is detail. It's not really necessary, but I mean, now that I've started, if I don't do it, it's gonna it's gonna bug me so much. So let's color this, and then we'll do that top pony wall. There's a term, I'm sure. It's not really a pony wall. I think a pony wall is more like a basement, a lower level, not a higher level. Anyway, by that I mean this guy here. So I'll do my tape. Zip, boop, all the way up there. Yeah. And here I'll go 3.5 by 3 this way. No, not this way. So at least in a corner you should make sure that, you know. No, let's not do that. But yeah, at least underneath, I should make sure that I do the same. Posts above posts and stud above stud. 3.5 by 1.5. Boom. So let's see this guy. Again, it's not ideal here. Yeah, I should be making a group. But for this use, it's enough. I mean, even this is not necessary here, but okay. T. Boom. Boom. That bugs me. to not make groups. It's kind of a waste of time. So 5, 2, 3/4. Okay. 1.5 by 3.5. 5, 2, 3/4. 5, 2, 3/4. Oh, tabarnak. 5, 2, 3/4. Oh, I see. 5 feet, 2 and 3. 2, 3/4, like that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. And let's group this. Group. Let's color it. Bam. M. Grab this corner and bring it. Beam. Right here. So now I can Ctrl 24 and 14 times. Boom. All right. And so then there'll be those ones here. You know, of course, there's bracing to be added, windows, there's the door here. The door, you want the header above the door. So 82.5 is a good measure. And then here we'll do 925 by 3.5. Boom, to here. And yes, you know, it's a header, so I did not draw my things properly, but this should be something like that. 925 by 1.5. In real life, this is what it should look like. Even different. I mean, tabarnak. Here. Here. Boom. And yes. Oh, it's not snowing anymore. Womp, womp, womp. So here's the header above the door, which the door right now this is a issue right now, and as the building actually is, the door is small and it's almost touching the roof. So anyway, this would be a minimalistic way to go about it for that building. Here, that would be close enough, I think. Shit. 3F by boom P to this guy. Oh wow. Gosh. It goes funky sometimes. I think it's when I touch the touchpad. Oh, look at this one. Some funkiness going for sure. What happened? Oof, what happened? Sometimes it's real easy to click right aside. Again, if there were groups, I shouldn't have to do that. I'm just wasting tons of time here. This is why it's important to build groups. So, okay, so maybe I'll just show another thing. So I've done headers, I've explained a bunch of things. Maybe the last tricky thing to do for people is this wall. So one way to draw this one is to T tape going straight down here. Same on the other side. Well, I mean, I'm touching here. So now I'll take that rectangle, 3-point rectangle. My axis is right. So I follow the rafter, and then I go down 1.5. And so, as you can see, I'm nice and perpendicular, going vertical, I mean. I close that edge. This one, and that one. And then I think, no, I'll do it after. But, oh god. And I'll do, so it's a 3.5. If it's a 2F1. 3.5. Boom. So as you can see, I just all hollowed that shape, probably because so now we have this one. As you can see here. Yeah. And now that gives us something to get our stud onto. So remove these guys, and it'd be good to make a group out of this thing. Yes. Okay, select everybody. Everybody. Yeah, can do it. Okay, those are good. So group, make a group. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll make a group like this, and I'm sure I'm. Ah, shit. Boop. Okay. So now if I paint, it should be the whole thing. Okay. Unlike those guys. Ah, gosh. Gosh. Alright. Edit. Edit. And hide. All. Alright, so I've got that top piece here. And so if we were to extrude this, then we can select on a high side that point. And then a way to deal with this, then. Oh no. To draw here. Maybe I should deactivate my touchpad. just like that. Boom. So T24. That's about right. So 3.5 by 1.5. Extrude. Go on the high side. Trace a line. Oh, God. Ah, no. See? It's so easy. So easy to miss the mark. Boom. Come on. Yes. And that's how you do those ones. So those ones, I can't copy them really. I mean, I could copy them, but they'll be sticking out. And therefore, they all need to be modified one by one. The only thing I could do if I was to build a group is to do the whole wall, build a group, and then move that group on the other side to copy. But yeah, that's basically it. I think I went through most of the little things you need to know to do a basic drawing like that. And so to do that, that's gonna help visualize, of course, which is the first thing you want to visualize to decide your design, because that's gonna determine everything. Up. But then, so for like, yeah, the first thing is design. The second thing is quote, making rough estimates. And that's basically what it is. So of course you should be doing all the details. So put all those studs, put all the braces wherever you need. Put especially all the windows and doors, because those are hungry in lumber, since you need to not only double or triple the header, you also need to have studs underneath. You also need to double the studs. So here, for example, I need to have crap, where did it go? 24 goes here and 24 goes, oh yeah, okay, but so 25, 75. So here we'll have 3.5 by 1.5. Boom, boom, boom. Tape going down. Three half, 1.5. P. So here it's hiding because there's the boop. Oh, well, not actually. It's not even that. First you need to draw this one, which is 3.5. Some do double that under, oh gosh. Some builders do double this one. I've rarely seen it, but that doesn't hurt. And same, this should be actually in real life. This should be, yeah, like this. So 1.5 by 1.5. This is, what is it supposed to be? If I'm gonna, oh god, double click to get in there, or boom, and P. Boom. Okay. Oh, good lord. Okay, I didn't. This is not working out too well. This, can you just go here? Yes. Yes. Okay, that's better. So obviously on both sides. But that's basically it. Something I like to do on some buildings is to add. So this I haven't seen done it much, but to me it's an easy way to reinforce your corners. I mean, even better if you put braces, but it helps with distortion. I don't think it's a code at all, but to me it's a simple structure improvement to do that on all corners. It really beefs up those corners and gives you extra meat for your outside cladding, outside siding, things like that. But it's also, yeah, it's just another blocking, and rather to put it horizontal, to put it vertical here on the outside, so that you have extra flesh and protection, because the corners are where you have things banging onto, so that's an easy add-on. The roof should be blocked also, ideally the length of your insulation. So, for example, on the long side here, if you were to do 48, so up there, and that's where it's kind of tricky. 1.5, boom. Well, not that tricky. No, what's tricky is that actually I'm trying to find. So I'll use that rectangle again. Go from here to here, and then this way. So if I go this way, I want, let's say, 5.5. Take my tape like this. Right. And oh yeah. What matters is especially this guy. Yes. I'm gonna delete. Boom. 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 Okay, whatever. This one I don't need. And this I don't need anymore. T. Oh, I don't need to. Or actually, I'm gonna need this one. One and a half. 1.5, yeah. And pull up to this. And then you get your blocking here. So, I mean, here, no need for the insulation here, obviously, but same here. I mean, oh gosh, that was a bad example, but you'll need tons of blocking on those overhangs over there. Ideally, you want them to line up there, which in my case, I totally messed it up because, anyway, you want to have a vertical blocking here. Boom. So let's do it properly. Oh, what happened here? Oh, Jesus. What are you doing? Yes. Oh, here I'm using a 2x6, but you know, whatever, it's gonna be your blocking choice. But so you have blocking atop the top seal here all the way along, and might as well do it here. So this one is And then you want this to be 48 from the for your installation to sit nicely. And it's better to have it here like that rather than parallel to the vertical line. You want it vertical when it's sitting on the top sill, but then you want it perpendicular like this. So I showed you both ways here. I'm gonna have some food before I keep going on that thing and get a little more precise to actually get some quotes from there. But here I just quickly went, well, quickly, not so quickly, but went through a bunch of ways to draw something useful, hopefully, for you guys and for me too, for my customer. And this is about it. I'm gonna refill my coffee as well. And that's it for today. Yeah. So this is the second option and this is the third option. They all need to be finished, but this is a good idea. First is to decide the overall design. Once we've got a design choice, or at least, and then a vague idea of like the difference of price, then we're able to get somewhere. All right. Well, thank you for watching. And yeah, hope you have a good day.